It's a beautiful day for remote learning, a beautiful day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a studently day in this beauty wood, a studently day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a student just like you. I've always wanted to teach in a classroom with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my student? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my student?
Hi everyone! Welcome to Miss Nichols' neighborhood. It's me, your teacher, Miss Nickel. I'm here with my remote teaching helper, Kaylee Nickel, my sister. Hi.
Hi.
This lesson is for my kindergartners as we continue to progress on our journey about learning all about addition. Yay!
Okay.
Last lesson we had on addition, we got used to the terms joining or joins, meaning you had a group and more were joining, or another group was connecting. The groups were joining together, becoming one whole big group. And we also talked about how many in all, meaning once you had that group, those groups that were joined, how many in that whole new big group together. We are going to continue practicing addition, joining numbers of groups together, and we'll also learn about what we call the plus sign and equal sign. But don't let me get ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and warm up with a little addition story like we did in our last lesson, okay? As you see up here, we have some lions out playing in the savannah, okay? Let's see how many lions we have, Kaylee. Ready, set, count with me. One, two, three. We have 3 lions. But wait, one more lion comes and joins them. They're joining the group of lions. Now we have an even bigger group. How many lions do I have in all? How many lions in all do I have now? Let's count or add them all up to see how many lions I have in all. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many lions in all do I have now?
I say 4.
4, yes, great job. Now, we're going to do very similar addition problems, just like we did with joining to a group, how many in all, but we're also going to have to start writing the numbers and using what we call the plus sign. If you're able to follow along at home right now, please go ahead and practice saying plus sign. Plus sign. Plus sign, okay? And I'm going to draw it so we can see it even a little better too. The plus sign right here. A line straight down, a line straight across. The plus sign. When we see that plus sign, that means we're doing addition. More is joining with another number. A number or a group is joining with another number or another group to add them together. When you see the plus sign, you know you need to add groups together, okay? Give me a few seconds to get our next problem ready, and then we'll start using and practicing the plus sign. We are back and ready for our next problem. This next problem, we're going to practice and start to use the plus sign to show how groups or different numbers within a group are being added together. They're being joined into one group, okay? So let's go ahead and look up here. Just like you're going to see on your lessons at home, those paper lessons you're getting, you're going to have to count how many are in each group and write how many. And then also write the plus sign to show that there's more coming. So let's look at this first group of tigers just over here. Don't look at this group yet because we need to write how many are over here. Will you help me count along, Kaylee?
Done.
If you're able to follow along at home, please count as well. How many tigers are in this first group? Ready, set, count with me. 1,
2.
2. Very good. How many are in this first group?
I say 2.
2. So I'm going to take my writing tool and write that there are 2 tigers in this first group.
Ooh.
But are those all the tigers I have?
No.
No, there's more. I need to add more. More tigers are joining. So I'm now going to write the plus sign to say there's more tigers. Plus sign, line down, and then a line straight across. It's almost like writing the letter T, but the line across is a little wider or longer, okay? So we have 2 plus, now we need to see how many are in this group. Let's go ahead and count to see how many are in this group. Ready to count along with me, Kaylee?
Right.
Ready, set, let's count. 1,
1, 2.
2. How many's in this group?
I say 2.
2. Very good. So once again, I'll write how many's in this group. 2. Awesome job. So we were able to write out our addition so far. That says 2 plus, meaning there's more. Need to add them all. 2. And then we need to think about 2 plus 2 is. How many do we have in all? Ooh, let's go ahead and count how many we have in all, okay? Count all of them because we're adding them together. Ready, set, count with me. 1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4. So 2 plus 2 is?
I have 4.
4. Yes. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah.
Nice job. Don't worry, in a little bit we'll learn how that equal sign comes into this to help us as well. But I just want to do a few more problems where we're practicing the plus sign.
Yeah.
Give me a few seconds to get our next problem ready. We are back ready for our next problem.
Yeah.
Once again, we have a group of tigers. We're going to have to write how many. Then we'll have to use the plus sign to show that more tigers are joining or being added on. And then we'll have to write how many are in this group and then add them all together to see how many tigers there are in all. Again, if you're able to follow along at home, please be counting, adding with us, telling us what do we do next, okay?
Right.
Let's start by seeing how many tigers are in this first group. Remember, you're only looking at this first group to write how many are over here. So, Kaylee, will you help me count along? We're going to do one by one, okay?
Yeah.
Ready, set, count with me. 1,
2,
2,
3.
3. How many tigers are in this first group?
I say 3.
3. Nice job. So I'm going to take my writing utensil and write that I have 3 tigers over here. 3. But am I done? Or do I have more tigers?
I get more.
More tigers. Good. So I need to write the plus sign to show that there's more we're adding. More that's joining. I write the plus sign. Line straight down. Line straight across. Plus.
Yeah.
Now I have 3 plus. Let's see how many are in this group. You ready to count along with me to see how many are in this group?
Right.
Ready, set, count with me. 1,
2,
2,
3.
3. How many's in this group?
I say 3.
3. Good job. So I'm going to write 3 here. Nice. Now we have 3 plus 3.
Ooh.
We got to add them together. See how many there are in all. Okay? Let's count or add them all up.
Ooh.
Ready, set, count with me. 1,
2,
2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
5. There.
6. 3 plus 3 is
There.
6. Yes. If you're following along at home and getting that as well, awesome job. If you're maybe not getting the correct answer right away, that's okay. One positive of these lesson videos is you can go back, rewind it, watch it, try it again as many times as you need to. Make sure you're writing your numbers carefully and counting and adding them all up carefully, okay? Give us a few seconds. We'll get our last problem with just the plus sign ready. We're back, ready for our next problem. Again, this problem, we need to see how many are in this group. Write it down. Use the plus sign to say that more tigers are being added on or joined to the first group. And then write how many are in the second group.
Ooh.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and count how many tigers are in this first group. Ready, set, count with me.
Yeah.
1,
2,
2, 3,
4,
4,
5.
5. How many's in this first group right here?
I'll take 5.
5. Thank you. So I'm going to take my writing tool and write how there are 5 tigers right here. But am I done?
No, I got
Or
more.
are there more tigers to add?
I got more.
There's more. So I need to write the plus sign to show that this group is joining with this group. We need to find out how many together. So we write the plus sign, a line down, straight across. The plus sign. 5 plus. Let's see how many's in this group here. Ready, set, count with me.
Wow.
1. How many's in this group?
I take wow.
1. So I'm going to take my writing tool and write how there's only 1 tiger right here.
Ooh.
So now I have my addition, 5 plus 1. Let's add these groups together, see how many there are in all. Okay? We're going to count them all because the groups are being combined, joined together. That's what the plus sign is showing. Ready, set, count all with me. 1,
2,
2, 3,
4,
4, 5,
6.
6. 5 plus 1 is
There.
6. Yes. Wow. Another answer. That is 6. All right.
Here.
6. Nice job. 5 plus 1 is 6.
Okay.
Wow, you guys have done a great job, I bet, at home learning about the plus sign. Now, we are going to get ready to introduce another new friend that we're going to need a lot during addition. You're going to see this symbol for many more years to come. That's called the equals sign.
Ooh.
Can you do your best? Say equals sign.
I good.
Equals sign.
I good.
I'll go ahead and draw it, write it a little bit bigger so you can see an equal sign. Line across, equals. As you're going to see in our next 3 problems, we need to use the equal sign to show what the answer is, to show what's on the other side of the problem. Give us a few seconds to get set up though, and I'm sure it'll start making more sense. We're back with our next problem, and we're going to start to see how and where we continue to use the plus sign, but also now the equal sign. Let's go ahead and look at our problem. It's going to start out just like we've been doing. We're going to say how many's in this group, use the plus sign to say there's more bears to add or join, write how many's in this group, and then we're going to use what we call the equal sign to show that the answer's coming. What this side of this problem makes. This side has to equal or be the same as what's on this side. But you'll continue to see equal sign and continue to learn through many more grade levels how equal sign is so important. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Nickel. Here we go. Let's go ahead and see how many bears are in this first group, okay? Looking here. Ready, set, count with me.
Wow.
1. How many bears are in this first group?
I say what?
1. So I'm going to take my writing tool and write how there's only 1 bear in this first group. Then, am I done though?
I got more.
There's more bears. So I need to write what sign? Plus sign. Here I go. I write the plus sign. Lying down and across. Now, how many's in just this group here? Ready, set, count with me.
What?
1. How many's in this group?
I say what?
1. Nice job, so I write that down. Now, here's where we get to use our new friend. We have our problem that says 1 plus 1. We now need to use the equal sign to say it equals 1 plus 1 makes, 1 plus 1 is, 1 plus 1 equals. So now I'm going to take my writing tool and write equals here. Line across, line across. That tells us we need to find out how many there are in all. Let's count all the bears now put together. Ready, set, count, or add up with me.
Yeah.
1,
2.
2. How many bears do I have in all?
I say 2.
And then I'm going to write my answer over here. Yay. Then I'm going to go back and reread my problem. It says 1 plus 1 equals 2.
2.
Awesome! We were able to use that plus sign to show that more bears were being added or joined. And we're starting to use the equal sign to show, hey, this is what it makes. This is what it is. This is what the problem is. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to get ready for 2 more problems, practicing that plus sign and equal sign.
Ooh.
Here we are with our next problem. Again, we are going to find out how many's in this group. Write the plus sign to show we're adding or joining more to that group. Write how many's in this group. Then use our equal sign to show what it equals, what it makes, what this problem equals to or is. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's start with how many bears are in this first group, okay? Ready, set, count with me.
What?
2,
3.
3. How many's in that first group of bears?
Oh, I say 3.
3. Nice job. I'm going to take my writing tool, write how there are 3 bears. But, is that it?
I got more.
There's more. So what sign do I need to write to show there's more?
I got.
The plus sign. So I go plus. Now let's look at just this group. How many bears are in just this group? Ready, set, count with me.
What?
1. How many bears are in this group?
I say what?
He's all by himself. Just 1. So we write 1 here. Now that I have 3 plus 1, I need to write the equal sign to show what does it make. How many are there in all? So I write equals, saying 3 plus 1 is, or 3 plus 1 makes, or now we know this term, we say 3 plus 1 equals. Let's go back and count them all up to see how many bears we have in all.
Okay.
Ready, set, count, add with me. 1,
What?
2,
3.
3,
4.
4. 3 plus 1 equals
I got 4.
4. Nice job. So you take your writing utensil, write 4 there. So let's reread our problem we just solved. We just found out that 3 plus 1 equals 4. Nice job. Now Kaylee and I are going to get ready to set up our last problem. This last problem, Kaylee and I are going to be very quiet. That way you have think time to solve it yourself if you're able to follow along at home. Thanks for waiting. We're back here with our last problem. Kaylee and I will get you set up, but then we're going to be really quiet. So that way if you're able to follow along at home, you're able to talk to this video or maybe tell a family member or parent that's nearby what the addition problem would be. Okay? So remember, you have your addition problem, just like you're going to see here with the lines and circles on your lesson papers you have at home. You're going to find out how many's in this first group. Use your plus sign to say how many more are being added on or joined in. How many's in this group? No, it's hard to see. I'm trying to make the bears big enough, but this group over here. You'll then use what sign? The equal sign to show how many there is. And then finally write how many in all over here. Okay, Kayla and I will be nice and quiet for a little bit. Give you some time to think it out. What would you put right here for how many bears there are? How many would you write here? Okay, hopefully you had some think time. Now let's go ahead and check it. But please don't get sad or discouraged if you didn't get the answer or the part right. That's okay. This is still new. We're still learning it. Lots of practice to come. But let's go ahead, Kaylin. Let's double check. How many bears are in this first group? Not over here, but just over here. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3. If you said that there were 3 bears in this group, awesome job. Make sure you give yourself a big pat on the back. 3 bears over here. Now, if you're at home able to follow along, I want you to think, what sign do you need to write here that says there's more bears being added on? Think in your head. Would you write the plus sign or equal sign? What would you do to show that more is being joined? Let me quiet for them. Okay, let's double check it to show that there's more bears being added on or joined to this group. You would write the plus sign. If you said plus sign, amazing job. Keep it up.
Yeah.
So we have 3 plus. Now, you're going to tell us, or tell a family member nearby if you're able to follow along, or just tell us in this video, how many bears are in just this group. Don't just let these bears be, but in this group, how many bears are there? We'll give you some think time. Okay, hopefully you had enough think time. If not, pause us. How many bears are in this group over here? Let's go ahead and count to double check and see. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2. How many bears are in this group?
I would say 2.
2. So we're going to write 2 over here.
Okay.
So our problem so far says 3 plus 2. Now I see the circle. A sign needs to go here. If you're able to follow along right now and answer, I want you to be thinking, what sign goes here to show 3 plus 2 is, or 3 plus 2 makes? Is it the plus sign again, or the equal sign that goes here? Give us some think time. Hey, hopefully that was enough think time. What sign comes next to say the answer is?
Yeah.
We would need the equal sign. Equals.
Okay.
Nice. Then the last step, add them all up. How many bears in all? Not just one group or the other, but in all. So let's say 3 plus 2 equals, Kaylee and I will be quiet, give you some think time. How many bears in all? Okay, hopefully that was enough think time. If not, that's okay. Pause us, okay? It's hard to judge over here. But 3 plus 2 equals, let's count or add them all up to see how many in all. Ready, set, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 2 equals
5.
5. If you also solved it and got 5, amazing job. You are well on your way to doing addition, but if you didn't get it right yet, that's okay. We're going to continue to practice and learn about these. You'll have more practice in your lesson papers at home, okay? You can always rewatch this video. Continue to practice. Well, that was a good lesson. We've been working on addition. We practiced and learned how to use the plus sign. We learned and practiced how to use the equal sign. I hope you continue looking for or doing addition at home. Even when playing with your toys, you could add toys together. Or if you have books at home, add some books together. Or while helping family member make food, add some food together. Add your clothes together. I bet you can find addition in a lot of places in life. Practice using the words plus and equals. That's all we have for today. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.